lecture of S2 Business Mathematics for Computer Science, Computer Application and Corporation, we are focusing Module 1, that is number sense. So in number sense, we'll be dealing with different types of numbers, So out of this, the first one is natural numbers. So natural numbers are positive number. And it is denoted by the letter N, and it consists of counting numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity. So natural numbers are basically positive numbers. So it is denoted by the letter N starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. This is all about natural number. Now let's see what about a whole number. A whole number is denoted by the letter W. It starts from the counting number and it includes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity is called a whole number. And this is a non-negative number. Whole numbers are non-negative numbers. Non-negative numbers. So natural number together with 0 forms a set of whole numbers. You can say whenever a question asks to define a whole number, we can say natural number together with 0 forms a set of whole number. And it is denoted by the letter W, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. The other name for whole number is non-negative number. Now we have integer. Now the third one is integers. So integers is represented by the letter I. So it consists of negative infinity to negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 till infinity. So we can say that I is consists of negative I, that is negative integers, union set 0 means it consists of 0 as well as I positive. So union of negative integers 0 and positive integer makes integer. Okay, now the fourth one is so the fourth type is rational number. So rational numbers means, suppose I have a number 1.5. This can be represented as 3 by 2. So if I got a number 1.5, this is a decimal value. So if I can represent this in the form of a fraction 3 by 2, this is called rational number. So if I am able to represent a number 1.5 represented in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers, with no common factors and Q not equal to 0, this is called a rational number. So any number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers, which does not have any common factor, as well as Q not equal to 0 is called a rational number. Okay, for suppose if I say pi, the value of pi is 3.14159 and so on. It continues, where we cannot represent pi in the form of p by q. So such numbers are irrational number. So numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q are called irrational numbers. So the number pi, the value of pi is 3.14159 and so on. So we cannot represent that in the form of p by q. So such numbers are called irrational numbers. Irrational cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. Okay. Now what about let's see some of the examples. Let's say some of the examples of rational numbers and irrational numbers. Okay, this is the number, and if we can represent this as a fraction, identify whether it is rational or irrational. Rational or irrational. Okay, so if I say number 1.75, 1.75 is represented as 7 by 4. Okay, so 1.75 can be expressed in the form p by q. So such numbers are called rational number. That's a rational number. Now what about 0.001? So 0.01 means it is 1 by 1000. 1 by 1000. So it is also a rational number. It is an example of a rational number. What about root 2? Root 2 can be expressed in the form of fraction. So such number is an irrational number. It is an irrational number. So do root 3 cannot be expressed in the form of a fraction. That is also an irrational number. Whereas root 9, the values is 3. So you can write 3 by 1. So that is a rational number. So if it is a root 4, the value you will get is 2. So you can express that number as 2 by 1. So such number is a rational number. Not every root can be expressed as p by q. So the root 2, root 3 cannot be expressed, so it is irrational numbers. Whereas root 9, the value is 3, so 3 can be expressed as p by q, 3 by 1, so it is a rational number. So do root 4, it can be expressed, the value root 4, the value is 2, so 2 by 1 is a rational number. So this is all about rational numbers and irrational number. Now let's see the last form, that is real numbers. Let's see what is a real number. Sixth one is real number. So real numbers is expressed as r. Real numbers is expressed as r. So rational number together with irrational numbers forms a set of real numbers. So rational and irrational numbers forms a real number. Rational number as well as irrational number are called real numbers. Rational as well as irrational numbers are called real numbers. Okay, so it will denote with the letter R. So today we come across different types of numbers, that is natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational and irrational number, and the last one is real numbers. So natural numbers means positive numbers without zero. So they are only counting numbers starting from 1 to infinity. Whereas whole number includes 0, 1, 2, 3 up to infinity. So they are known as non-negative integers, whereas integers means it consists of negative, 0 and a positive. Next is a rational number, any number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. That is rational number. And some numbers cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Such numbers are irrational number. And real numbers means the numbers, rational numbers together with irrational numbers forms a real number. Hope this is clear for you. Thank you.